Hi everybody, this is Uma Garg and I am from Chinta Physics Department, and today we will discuss this question which is based on Newton's law of motion. So in this we have three blocks. In this question we have three blocks of 1 kg, 2 kg and 3 kg mass. 1 kg and 3 kg are tied together with a string, and then 3 kg is pulled by now a different string with the force of 42 newtons. All the surfaces are frictionless. There is no friction between 1 kg and floor, 2 kg and floor, and 3 kg and floor. Now, when we are pulling this string with 42 Newton force, then we are stretching the string, right? So this will create tension force inside the string. So let's call this as T1, okay? And then this 3 kg in turn is pulling 1 kg, right, with some force, but it won't be equal to 42 newton. It will be some like different, the force will have different magnitudes, okay? So since it is a different string, so it will have different tension T2. So and then this T2 is applied by 3 kg on 1 kg mass, and then 1 kg in turn will apply 3 kg, right, with the same force action reaction T2. Okay, so applied by 1 kg. Okay, so these two strings will have different tensions because they are different. Now 1 kg and 2 kg remain in contact throughout the motion. Okay, so 1 kg will push 2 kg along with itself, right? So it will apply some reaction, some force. Let's call this R. It will push 2 kg with some force equal to R. Then 2 kg due to action reaction force will apply same amount of force, but in opposite direction, right, on 1 kg. So this, okay. So now let's look at these masses one by one. Okay, for 1 kg mass, what are the forces acting on 1 kg mass? There is first of all force of gravity, Fg equals to 1 kg, and then there's a normal reaction force N1, right? And then there is tension T2 acting on it, and then there is reaction force applied by 2 kg mass, right, R. Okay, so along x direction, or first let's see along y direction. Okay, along y direction, what is the net force? Net force is equal to N1 minus Fg, right? And this net force is producing acceleration 0, right? Acceleration along y direction is 0, right, because this system is not moving along y direction, right? So this net force is equal to mass times acceleration. Mass is 1 and ay is 0, right? So n minus Fg is basically 0, right? So this implies n1 equals to Fg. What is Fg? Fg won't be 1 kg. It will be 1 times the acceleration due to gravity, 1 g. Okay. So it will be equal to 1 g. Okay. Now along x direction, what are the forces? T2. T2 is acting in positive x direction, and then reaction force, this R is acting along negative. So I will subtract them because they are in opposite directions. So T2 minus R is making it move with some acceleration A, right? So let's say A is the acceleration of whole system. All these blocks are moving with acceleration A, right? Their accelerations will be same, right? So A is the acceleration of the whole system. Okay, because they are tied together, right? So if this 3 kg is moving with acceleration A, so this block will also move with acceleration A. Similarly, 2 kg will also move with acceleration A. So this net force that is acting on 1 kg mass, which is equal to T2 minus R, because they are in opposite direction, so I'm subtracting them. It's making it move with acceleration a, right? So this net force should be equal to mass times acceleration, right? So what is the mass of this block? 1 kilogram, and acceleration we don't know, so 1 times a. So T2 minus r is equal to a. So I have this equation. Now let's look at this mass, 2 kg mass. On 2 kg mass, there is only one force acting in x direction, which is equal to r, right? And then the other two forces, gravity and normal reaction, are acting in y direction. So let's look 2 kg mass now, 2 kg block. So we have this here, 2 kg. So on this we have force of gravity acting Fg, which is equal to 2 times mass times acceleration due to gravity, 2g. And then there is normal reaction N2. And then along x direction we have R acting, right? So now along y direction, these two forces are cancelling, right? N2 will be equal to Fg, which is equal to 2g, no acceleration in y direction. So the net force is 0. Okay. And along x direction, we have r, and this r will this block is also moving with acceleration a, right, forward, a meters per second square. So this r will be equal to mass times acceleration, which is equal to mass is 2 kg and acceleration is a, right? So r is equal to 2a. So I have this equation b. Now let's look at 3 kg mass. So this is 3 kg mass. I have force due to gravity. And then there is a normal reaction N3. And what are the forces acting on it? T1 and then T2, because it's tied with two strings. So there are two tensions, T1 and T2. That's it. So along y direction, N3 will be equal to 3g, right? No acceleration in y direction. Okay. And along x direction, we have T1 minus T2 equals to, and this block is also again moving with acceleration a meters per second square, right? So T1 minus T2 equals to mass times acceleration. Mass is 3 kg and acceleration is a, right? So I have this equation C. So we have these three equations. So using ABC equations, I have T2 minus R equals to A, then R equals to 2A. This is our equation A, and R equals to 2A. This was our equation B. And then we have T1 minus T2 equal to 3A, right? These are the three equations. So I can use this. So putting B in A, I need to get acceleration and the tensions, right? So putting B in A, I will get T2 R I'm replacing with this. So R equals to 2A, I will replace it there. So from here, T2 will be equal to 3A, right? So let's call this equation D. Now this equation I can use here, right? T2. I can replace it with 3A. So using equation D in C, I will have T1 minus 3A equals to 3A. So from here, T1 equals to 6A. Now T1 is equal to 42 newtons, right? It's given to us. So I can substitute its value here. 42 equals to 6A, right? Equals to 6A. So A from here will be equal to 7 meters per second square. Now T1, which is equal to 6A, this will be equal to 6 into 7, which is 42 Newton. This is already anyways given. And T2, what was T2? T2 is equal to 3A, right? So it's 21 newtons. And now we can find the force exerted, right? By block 2 kg, by 1 kg block on this 2 kg block, this block. By 1 kg block on 2 kg block. So I can find R also. So what is the expression for R? So R is equal to this, right? T2 minus R equals to A. I can use this equation. So using equation A, I will get T2 minus R equals to A. So T2 is equal to 3A minus R equals to A. So R will be equal to 2A and A is equal to 7. So I will substitute its value. So R will be equal to 14 newtons. So the force exerted between 1 kg mass and the 2 kg mass that was sitting here, 1 kg and this was 2 kg. So the force exerted between them is 14 newtons R. Okay. Thank you.